Well, it's funny because my dad was very modest. I'm very modest. I was never one of those people. And my mom would probably say this is not the truth. Maybe when I was like 2, my dad would my dad washed me in the shower but I guarantee as soon as my dad felt that I was conscious of what was going on, that was out the door. I still know people to this day who, like, their wife will hand them over their, 7-year-old kid, and the dad will be in the shower, or 6-year-old or whatever, and I'm like, nah, I don't do that.
I always thought that was weird, too, the showering with your kid thing.
If you're a dad.
It's super weird if you're a dad. Yeah, females can get away with it.
Why, though?
Because of the absence of the dong. That's 100%. That's the whole reason. That's all the reason. I mean, Sarah Silverman even talks about it in one of her stand-up acts about how she would shower with her mom and the water would come down and it would end up like on her after going off of her mom. And you reverse the roles. Like, you can imagine a dude doing a stand-up bit where it's like, oh yeah, I would just get the end of the water and it would just end up on me, post dong water.
Yeah.
That's
an
awful.
Elephant in the rain.
I think when my kids were really, really, like you said before, anyone's conscious of anything that's going on. But now, once you're able to like identify body parts, you gotta get it.
If your son's standing up and peeing himself, it's like, yeah.
No, how do you not make that weird?
No.
There's no no.
And you can't. But I could tell, and I told you before, I've seen unfortunately my buddy's dad's naked at the gym or whatever.
At Omni?
And, yeah, not at Omni, but at a gym. And but I've never run across my dad naked ever.
No.
Until he was later on in life.
Oh yeah, no, it never occurred for me ever. The whole time, I made it my whole career of my dad.
And I guarantee we both wiped our heads at that.
Oh no, dude! Yeah.
Once I moved out, he was like, "Hey, I made it."
Yeah. Success.
You make a good point where it's like, well, it's not really weird for the mom, but it is for the. I mean, I guess you think about it, and it's like, well, the mom's like, well, I had the kid, like, so for me, it's not weird because I'm the mom and I gave birth to this baby,
yes.
but there's no talking points with a woman. Maybe a little boy goes like, hey, where's your, and then they all laugh and have a great time. But when if it's a little boy and he's,
there's just not a lot of awful stories that are related to women and young kids, and there's a billion creepy ice cream truck gross stories, and even though it's still.
Well, think about it. If your kid's in nursery school or preschool or whatever, and they're like, oh, how kids just they say whatever, and they're like, oh, I took a shower with mommy the other day. No one finds that strange,
right?
Right. But if somebody said, I saw my dad's wiener, it's like,
right.
Well, what context?
Yeah, immediately.
We're gonna need you to have you step out of class.
Yeah,
we need to talk to you privately.
Immediately, they pull out the fake doll or the little doll, and they show like, yeah,
because think about it, all adults that are our age and older probably never had that experience. So like nowadays, with all these, the hipster dads, they're probably showering with their kids for longer, and
they tie up their man bun and they're like, let's do this.
Well, they have those breastfeeding things for dudes that you could strap on, and they're like fake breasts, so your child can feel close to you. They're like,
What?
Yeah, you've never seen those?
No.
Yeah.
Please go on.
Well, I mean, they're like, they're just like fake.
They're like man's ears or bros?
Yeah, but they have like milk in them, so you can nurse your baby.
Dude, for what the hell purpose?
Dudes are weird now.